The Secret Menu Podcast with your hosts, Diego Red and Money Boss. Brought to you by Rebel TV, the Rebel entity. Live from the West Side and worldwide. Real ones know what's up, and if you don't, you get the point. Tap in. It's the Secret Menu Podcast.
This is fresh.
The Secret Menu Podcast.
This is fresh.
Money Boss.
What's happening?
Long time no see. I just seen you though, but long time no see your ass right here. You know what I mean?
It's been a minute, man.
Long time no see to y'all. Just like that, we back. You know what I'm saying? It is Tuesday. I ain't even got a catchy name for a Tuesday. The Secret Menu Podcast, we back in the house. You know what I'm saying? Diego Red is in the house. Money Boss is in the house. Shout out to everybody that's pulling up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all probably thought we quit this shit. But we did not. Had to take a little hiatus. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Wendy Greer. Wendy Greer up in here. Shout out to everybody that's pulling up, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to take a little hiatus. Working on my second film, written and directed by the kid, man, Crown. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And a lot go into this, so I had to take some time because it's a lot that go into it. The scheduling of the locations, people saying, I want to do this part, and then I got COVID, or I can't do it, or I can't let you use the house, and then I work at this time, and then the person in the scene with them work at this time. So it's a lot of scheduling and shit that I had to do. Boss made his first appearance in a film, man. What was your experience like, man?
I had a good time. I did. It was. Let me say this. I did a lot of theater and did plays, but the movie shit was like a little different. Yeah, I didn't want to do like, it's a whole nother world. And then I didn't want to check to see if I did good or did bad or look in the film, look at the camera. Let's do it over.
Yeah, you would not watch the replays and shit.
Nah. Because I want to critique myself. In the movie.
Which really ain't a problem because usually niggas don't get to look. You know what I'm saying? That's usually the director or whoever's watching what's going on job to do. But you know how that shit went. Every motherfucker, let me see. So that shit was, I'm glad you didn't because a lot of niggas kept wanting to see and that burns time. So you lose 20 minutes here, you lose 20 minutes here, you lose 10 here, 5. And at the end of the day, you off a schedule by 2-something hours. So it was crazy.
Yeah, and I knew that. I knew that was what you was on, so I was like, I'm not supposed to waste his time. I know he's fighting a bullet on trying to get in and out, trying to make sure all this stuff he gets because he don't got a lot of time. And me and you talk a lot about, you know, how much time and how how many shots you're trying to get within a day. So I was just like, shit, let me go in here and be one take Jake and hope it's good.
My nigga.
You know what I mean?
Let me say this. I see somebody in the audience, man. Ashley Eccles of the house came through big time. Came through big time for me, man, with a location. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy how shit come full circle. She won that shirt that time, and Boss, you slid by. And was like, hey, you know, she has beautiful property. And the whole 3 months planning locations, none of that ever crossed my mind. I found a location. It was all the way in Sanger, though, for the look I wanted. And that morning, I woke up at my mama's house, and I was like, damn, Boss, who had that property? And I tapped in. I'm talking about 2-3 hours before I needed it, and she came through. So once again, I want to say thank you. I thanked you 5 times that day. But shout out to you because she came through, you know what I'm saying? She came through big time. And a lot of it happened like that. I had another location where somebody just happened to pull up on somebody doing something. I was like, you know what? I got a fly-ass condo. You know what I'm saying? That's Blame It On Tay. Shout out to Blame It On Tay. You can use this. And I swear, the next morning, I'm like, I'll let you know. The next morning, the girl spot we have was like, my kids is sick. They might have COVID. But I can keep them in a room. I can't get that. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what? I got somebody. So my mind, I'm working. I'm trying to act. I'm trying to direct. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, schedule. And my mind still was working to like, oh, I know a spot. Oh, I know a spot. So it was full. That was a crazy 8 days, you know what I'm saying? We definitely got it in. Shout out to my boy Laz. Shout out to my partner Jonathan. Came on as executive producer. Shout out to all my motherfucking lead actors, mid actors, small actors, extras, everybody. Bria Graves did a phenomenal job. The little homie Diddy Bop, Saint, the Cuddy L Hood showed up. You know what I'm saying? He was like P-Dot,
yeah.
Moody. Rhonda came through with the good energy. Big Keisha, not the little one. You know, it's so many people in there. You know what I'm saying? My boy Chiz came through. Yank came through. Everybody came. It's like 50 people, and I'm gonna formally thank all of y'all when it's time to really do it. I'm just going off the top of my head, man. But I appreciate y'all, man, and I don't want to stay here too long because it'll be a full special when this motherfucker really ready to come out. But Crown is coming soon. You know what I'm saying? It is coming soon. And I really, really can't wait for y'all to see this because I really had this in the back of my mind for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Trap House was something that I just wrote in 7 days. I wrote it in 7 days. We did it based on my skits. This is really a piece of my thoughts, me really deeply writing and putting together something. And I got more of those. I got 17 of those. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people thought, oh, he's doing comedy. Trap House was just something quick. Now we finna really get into the Rebel film side of things, you know what I'm saying? But without further ado, Diego Red is in the building.
Oh, Money Boss is back in his own humble abode, as always. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And guess what? I've been doing well. I'm not going to say I'm 86 your mama or your auntie or your cousin, but I have been in my peace. I've been in my peace, so I don't allow too much shit to enter my peace. Excuse my language, stuff into my peace. So I've been peaceful. So I haven't had no phone calls that's been outrageous. We ain't been doing no partying. I've been really trying to tune in and get things together for myself. So I've been chilling. So there y'all go.
There y'all go. Just like that, we back. Secret Ring Podcast. Forgive us, we are a little rusty because we have not been on here in quite a while. You know what I'm saying? But many things have occurred in the world. That's one thing you learn when you do something like take a break, because I think we probably took a 30-day break.
Yeah.
Based on me scheduling and planning.
Shit, it's been longer than that.
30 plus the 8 days of the
8 days,
filming.
right.
So like a month and a half, close to 2 months we took, you know what I'm saying? You realize though, nobody gives a fuck. They care. Like we got our messages like, where are you? But I'm just saying, in reality, the world does not stop because you stop. You know what I'm saying? Like the world keeps going. Like people keep doing what they're doing. They'll find something new to do, somewhere else to go, some other way to spend their time. And the events of the world keep happening, even if we're not there to report on them. And that also helped me realize that a lot of people do look for us for like the news. A lot of people miss a lot of things unless we're talking about them here. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's that main, you know, thing that everybody's talking about. It's a lot of little things that people miss. And we do appreciate the messages and the love letting us know that y'all missed us being gone. You feel me?
Yeah,
you feel me? So let's get right into it. One of the major things that occurred not too long ago. I'm glad it didn't occur. I'm sorry. I'm not glad it happened at all. Let me clear that up. But I'm glad it didn't happen too far ago that it doesn't kind of make sense to talk about it. It's still kind of fresh. It's still kind of on the timeline. There was an actual assassination of this guy, Charlie Kirk. Is that his name right? Did I say it right?
Yeah,
okay.
Charlie Kirk.
As with everything, timeline gets a hold of something. Internet goes crazy. I first see the videos of the guy as he's giving this speech, and he's under like a little regular tent that you'd have at the park, surrounded by all these people. He's surrounded by all these people, and he takes a shot to the neck. It was pretty gruesome, pretty gory. You know what I'm saying? As I watched it, I saw they tackled this old man or whatever. And I see another guy. He's yelling and cheering. This is just my initial thing. As I keep replaying it, I'm trying to see what I can see. I immediately see a dude. He's yelling like, yeah. Like he's cheering it. And then, you know, moments later, they apprehend or tackle some old man, which ended up not even being killed. But the thing that was weird to me was the trajectory of the tent. How the tent was, he's under the tent. And then all the people around it, that shot, the way the shot came over all these people, you know what I'm saying? Because the wind the wrong way would have took somebody's whole scalp off like an Indian, you know what I'm saying? Pretty good shooter. But what followed in the next few days were a mixture of opinions and a mixture of feelings, you know what I'm saying? As with everything, you know. I honestly can say I've never heard of this guy until that day. Some people did, some people didn't. It was a lot of people on my timeline I knew for a fact had never heard of this guy. But they immediately formed an opinion. And everybody's able to form an opinion, you know what I'm saying? But one of the things that I never really ever played with was like death. You know what I'm saying? Like even when you like dislike somebody, it's like, and death is like whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I've seen us do it. So like when Hulk Hogan died, people immediately went to him and his daughter on the phone arguing about her fucking with a black guy.
Right.
And Hulk Hogan saying, hey, if you're gonna get an N-word, get a rich one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Throughout history prior to that, Hulk Hogan had no racist nothing on him. However, once that moment occurred with him yelling at his daughter, he forever became racist to a lot of people.
Right.
I grew up, I loved Hulk Hogan. So I didn't really argue. I didn't go back and forth with too many people. And I'm kind of a different guy. I believe in second chances. I believe in forgiveness because the religion that I'm a part of, we teach that. We teach forgiveness. We teach second chances. You know what I'm saying? Even though some of the people of my faith act like they don't remember that part of it and they hate an entire race. You know what I'm saying? So I hadn't seen anything of this guy. I just started seeing divided clips of this guy. And so I realized later that he was a friend of Candace Owens, who I fucking hate. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish her any harm, but I personally just hate everything that ever comes out of her mouth. You know what I'm saying? So I guess they were friends from back in the day. Let's just take a clip of her and Charlie hanging out.
I'm about to have me some fun. Bounce, 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 bounce. Lace like murder, she roll. Once I get you out the clothes, privacy is.
Of all the shit to be singing is R. Kelly. Another nigga I don't like, but you know. Of all the shit, another nigga I don't like. But so the narratives began to pour in. A lot of people said he was racist. He said this. So I began to, in my spare time, try to study, try to do some things. I saw a few clips of things where people posted, I would say, disparaging remarks this man had to say about the black community. And then I would find the entire clips, and they were completely different from the smaller clips. Let's play one, and then I want to get into your thoughts, boss. This was a clip, and a lot of people spoke because he had. See, I saw the narrative, but I really didn't get it. But then I realized, like, people felt like he disrespected black women at some point, and they had this clip. But this is a piece of the bigger clip and what he said. So let's take a look.
Are poorer today in 2024 than they were in the 1950s.
Yes. Why do you think that is?
Good question. So we have the Civil Rights Act. We have more benefits, more government programs. Something changed between the 1950s and 2024. So there's two answers to this question. Either America got more racist since 1950s to 2024. So like that 70-year period, because black Americans are worse off today per capita
than
they
agree
were.
with this.
You agree with that? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Than in the 1950s. Or there's another explanation. And I think the truth is somewhere in the middle, which is I think you would acknowledge that the disappearance of the black father has been the number one driver of black poverty in this country. Now, there are reasons for that we could.
What do you think the reasons for that are?
Well, culture is one. Would you agree?
So actually, let's go back to the foundations
of that school to prison
culture.
pipeline, all that stuff. But can we at least agree that black dads not being around is a bad thing?
Anyone's father not being around is a bad thing.
No, of course, but
specifically.
75% of black youth are not raised with a father in the home. It's the highest of any group in the country.
Whether you like what he has to say or not, you don't get to just misquote him. And I understand, because when I was on the left, I thought that I could trust my party. So I could just trust the headline or trust the 10-second clip, because they wouldn't just character assassinate or physically assassinate anybody that disagrees with them politically, right? Actually, what I realized is that they call anybody a racist that has a difference of opinion in order to shut the conversation down, because why would you listen to what a racist has to say? So this will be a series. And if you are in support of this series, please like, comment, and subscribe so that I can keep going, because we don't get to just misquote people because we disagree with them. Happy Sunday.
I get it, but didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? And we live in a time where it's like, damn, you should be able to say, I believe in freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I always tell people it's fuck the Ku Klux Klan, but at least they are clear about how they feel. So they can stay over there and I can stay over here. I can be clear about how I feel about them. So I just really couldn't understand people wishing, well, not even wishing death, just cheering on death. But we seen it with something as small and minute, not even affecting our country. Like Kevin Samuels, who had an opinion on women. Like when he died, motherfuckers like was happy he died. I never understood how people just be so happy somebody died. He died of a heart attack. This was like violently neck blown out in front of his family.
Go to one screen for a second. Okay.
Yeah. So as I was saying, though, shout out One True Taurus, shout out Wendy Greer, shout out Shanta Smallwood, shout out Shayla, Lorraine, Kiana Allen is in the house. You owe me a cartwheel. I didn't get no cartwheel. We need that cartwheel. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, there it is. I see the cartwheel. Ashley Ackles in the house. Mandy McIntyre's in the house. Kimberly Sears. Good to see you here. You back in the house. As I was saying, I understand freedom of speech, and every day everybody's on their page saying exactly what they feel about whatever it is they feeling. And nobody, I mean, maybe some of y'all do wish death on do y'all wish death on y'all Facebook friends? When you don't agree with the shit they saying? I just couldn't understand it. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather engage in a debate. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Ron Lee Carnegie and Q Ball is in the house. I just never understood it. You know what I'm saying? And then I see people who like are happy somebody's killed, so to speak. And it's like, would you do it though? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't think you should be able to wish death on somebody unless you're like willing to carry out the act yourself. Lee Baby's in the house. Boss Lady's in the house. That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of if I agree or disagree with the person's opinion, I just feel like if you're not willing to be the one to carry out the killing, you really shouldn't wish death on anybody. Boss, from the top of the shout out Julie. Julie came through. Julie did phenomenal. She will also be in Crown. But boss, from the moment you saw this, were you aware of who this guy was?
Very aware, very. Since he's been around since 2000, and you guys won't believe it. He's been around
since 2000?
12.
Oh, 2012. I'm like 2000, nigga. 25 years ago, that nigga was probably 9.
Yeah,
how old was he? Was he old?
He was 31.
Okay, I'm like
31.
25 years ago. Okay, 2000. He's been around since 2012. Okay.
Yeah, 31. So I kind of heard of him. Didn't really pay him that much attention, and then caught wind when he got real heavy. When he got real heavy, in the jubilees and the debates, I caught wind and I started keeping up with him, kind of listening to some of the things he was saying.
What is his whole thing? He's just a guy who is like a Republican rallier? Like, does he go? Like, I didn't get it.
They went to go get him, the Republicans, for like a kind of radical, not radical. I ain't gonna say that because that people gonna say, "See, I told you, not radical, but kind of the shock value," you know? Because what he did was they wanted him on the school campuses, on the college campus, because they felt like the college kids was falling under how the Democrats thought, and was getting them to follow behind what the Democrats were doing, and he was put in there to expand. Like, okay, so
he is.
How about this?
He is a Republican.
Yes.
Okay. So he kind of tours and pushes
his narrative.
So he would be anti-abortion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Anti-abortion. He's anti-racist.
So let me...
He's anti-race, period. He don't believe there should be no race at all.
He believes there shouldn't be no race.
Yeah, he believes there should be no race at all. He said racism came from people, socialism making it something. He believes that it shouldn't be because there's no difference. He believes
motherfucker
in the
hit
DNA
us with
there's
a
no
whip
difference.
and said, "Go on, boy, get that goddamn cotton out there."
Right.
I ain't rolling. I was kind of rolling. I ain't rolling with that. Yeah, we didn't.
Right, but he said, he didn't believe in that. He said, back in the 40s and the 50s, before the civil rights movement, that we were in a better place. Black folks was in a better place because they were thriving. They didn't need the government. The government came in and crushed.
I saw that.
Crushed. I'm not just saying. This is how he.
No, I saw that, which was debatable for me, because it's like to say in the 50s they were better off. Okay, a house was $10. You know what I'm saying, or $80 for a house.
Right.
And then the family was together. So to the statistic, he said, is that the actual statistic? Because I had never heard it. I know it's pretty high, but 75% of our children being raised without a father. Did you ever look that up? Or
I didn't look it up, but I think he was stretching. I think he was stretching the numbers. Yeah. You know, they all stretch the numbers. I don't think it's 75. But matter of fact, we can do it.
Yeah, look at that. Because when I look at the black community and minority communities in general, it seems like there are more of us being married and more of us and more fathers involved in their sons' lives and shit. More of us together. I would think over the last 5 years, it seems like more. Maybe over the last 10 years. I'm always giving Jay-Z.
So we're going to say what's the percentage? Percentage of...
Once Jay-Z took Beyonce, niggas was like, oh, it's cool to get married. You know what I'm saying? It kind of became a thing. Weddings and shit. I see more weddings. You gone. You're going to have to log back in.
I see that.
So I don't know about that statistic.
Well, like I said, he stretched it a little bit, but it's 64%.
64? Okay.
Yeah. So he stretches about 11%. That's still high, period.
Yeah.
Black.
That's high. Over half.
Kids. Over half.
Over half. Not as high as 75 though. Okay. You gotta come back in somehow.
I am. I'm doing it right now. So I mean, like I said, I'm not for a lot of shit he said. But I am for some of the shit he said because it makes sense. You know? We allowed the government to play on our actions and we fall victim and they make us want to be victims. You know what I mean? Every time we turn around, it's we have the victim mentality of something that happened. And yes, something did happen. But us that's talking about it, we wasn't born when it was happening. You know what I'm saying? But we still feel the
repercussions.
But we still feel the repercussions
and the effects of it, for sure.
And the effects of it because it's passed down generation wise. So we may not been there to feel that. But our parents was kids or our grandparents was kids and put that trauma on our mom, our dad. And as they had us, they put that trauma upon us because they believed that's how things were supposed to go because they was in that era or that crazy dimension where that shit was going on. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, a lot of shit he said, but when he did say some things that caught my attention, I kind of resonated with it and like, okay, yeah, he kind of got a point here. But a lot of shit was.
Let me ask you this. Because I immediately, because the whole shit went from good he's dead or fuck y'all wishing death on somebody. So it divided into that. Yeah, good he's dead. He don't like black people. And then it went to fuck y'all, how could you wish death on somebody? It was divided into two parties. Those happy he died and then those who had sympathy for a man being murdered. And then the other part of that, which were people who stood behind him and what he stood for, which I really don't know many. I kind of found out on my timeline. I did have a few people but it was very few people who knew who he was and had already where they could show, because people was calling people out like, well, show me where the fuck you ever posted something of his or show me something you ever seen. So it was a lot of that. But then the one thing that I was not seeing was like, why was he killed? And then as I watch these videos, you hear things like you said, like he believed the government came in and did this, the government that. And so then you start to see videos of the hand signals and the secret gestures for a motherfucker killing. Do you think this was, because they tried to say the kid who killed him was dating a transgender, right?
Yeah.
So it was his hatred for gay and lesbian people that drove him to want to kill him. But do you think like the eye in the sky? Because I forgot we can't.
I'm gonna tell you.
Do you think it kind
I'm
of?
gonna tell you a secret, and I'm gonna tell you a secret and try to keep it where we're not exposed to where they're. You know how they shut us off because I speak too much about shit that I shouldn't be speaking
I already
on.
did, so we might be on the count.
Right. So this is what he went after the Epstein file. He went after Trump and said, "Hey man, fuck that, bring out the Epstein file." When he did that, he had a conversation about Israel and the Jews, and he went in way too far and knew things that people didn't know, and was saying things that because somebody got on there and said, "Hey, you're going a little far. You're talking about things that everybody don't know nothing about."
Right.
And I'm going to say that's what got his ass.
That might have led.
That led to that because all this other shenanigans. Nah.
How do you feel about? Shout out Fantasia. Fantasia came through. That's another one. She came through, man. I can't wait till y'all see Crown. Fantasia came through. Waited long hours, man. Long hours, and after 4 hours of waiting, she bodied her role. She bodied her role, and she was driving all the way from Madeira each time to do that for me. But what's your stance on freedom of speech? Should you be able to say whatever the fuck you want to whoever? You know what I'm saying? As long as you keep your hands off a motherfucker, should you be able to be on your page, on your stage, saying whatever you want about whatever you want? How do you feel about it? Now, fuck the repercussions and what might happen. Just how do you feel about should it be allowed first? And then we'll get into the other part. But what's your stance on freedom of speech?
I believe you should be able to speak freely. Say what it is that you want to say. Speak freely. You know?
You went out
because,
but go ahead.
I know.
We can hear you. We hear you. And they say you got that echo. Thank you, Wendy.
Speak freely, you know, and say what you say. Because I believe that you saying something can either help or harm someone else. Mm-hmm. So if you don't say it, you don't help the person that needs the help or needs to hear that because that's how that person was feeling. Or you say something that hurts the person that don't need to hear that, and it drives them to do something different. So I believe we all have a right to speak and say what we feel. That's us. Because I was brought up in a world where sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me, type of thing. I was always taught just because they said it don't mean it's true. Just because they said it about you don't mean it's true.
So we're in the era of what they call hate speech. There's a thing now, hate speech,
right?
Which they stopped. But don't you believe that us as a people are like largely a part of what that whole thing was made for? Like the regulations of what people can and can't say freely is kind of built on what a lot of people said about black people in the district, you know, like people lose their jobs now if you post something about a black person, or like a lot of it is largely based on us, but yet
I believe
we
it.
freely speak our mind all the time. You know what I'm
saying? And that's the thing. That's the victim mentality that we carry.
You coming back?
It's always something. Yeah, I'm coming back. I'm sorry. It's always the victim. It's always the victim mentality thing. Like, okay, we have to be a victim to something. Like, no, words shouldn't be that powerful over you as a person. Mm-hmm. Maybe some of y'all are very weak-minded and very weak individuals where words do capture you. And you can't do nothing about words capturing you because you're too weak as an individual to let them words fly and go by. You know, you have to catch them. every time they're thrown, you got to catch the words. No, sometimes you gotta let that shit fly right by you and don't even concern you. Take the echo out. Make sure you got the echo out.
It's complicated because like I feel like a motherfucker can have whatever opinion they want of me.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't put your hands on me. And then I should have the right to have whatever opinion or whatever rebuttal I want about you. You know what I'm saying? But then it's things we go back to like white guys in a pickup truck cussing out a 10-year-old girl or it's yelling slur.
Uh-huh.
Then that's where it's like blurred. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think children should be off limits from freedom of speech. But outside of children and maybe a person with a disability or something who can't defend themselves verbally, I think it should be say what you feel. But I don't know if you know what I'm saying.
I think that's the greatest way, though. Period. That's the greatest way to be.
If you old enough to drink or smoke, you old enough to be told you a loser, piece of shit. You need to lose because it's all kinds of channels of it. Because I can say a motherfucker need to lose weight, they fat, they out of shape, big back, and I'm called a fat shamer now.
Right.
But if you turn around and go work out and get it together and shit, you did that, and then they'll come back and be like, yeah, motherfucker, look at me now. And it's like, I told you to do it. Because that really happened to me. I really told somebody, like, you know, because I would try the subtle way. Like, hey, you think you want to, hey, you should go to the gym. Hey, you want to go to the gym with me? And for years, a motherfucker told people I fat shamed them. And then as soon as this bitch got her motherfucking life together, it was, oh, yeah, look at me. Motherfuckers was trying to hold me down. No. I quit fucking with you because you wasn't listening to what I was saying. So in the process of losing me, you get off your ass and you go lose weight and work out, and now you look good, and now you're trying to tell the world like, yeah, he was a fat shamer. No, I actually helped you. I helped you. Shout out Anthony Anderson for the 20 stars, you feel me? I actually helped you.
Jay Hardy, what's up with it, bro?
Jay Hardy in the building. Man, I actually helped you. You know what I'm saying? But here's the example of freedom of speech. Some of these people came together for the celebration of Charlie Kirk's life, and a young black woman. Can I say invaded or came and crossed the lines of what's going on?
Yeah, but if you're not there to celebrate,
it's public. Though.
If you're not there,
it's a public place. If you can stand on this corner,
anything.
I'm just saying, if you can stand on this corner with a Bible and preach Jesus, a guy can stand on the opposite corner and say, I'm an atheist. If you can stand in the courtyard and say, go Lakers, somebody else can walk into the same courtyard and scream, go Celtics. It happens outside of stadiums all the time. And it leads to fights at Raider games, too. It's the same shit.
I'm agreeing.
Let's take a look, then you give me your opinion. I think you've seen the clip. So let's let everybody else see the clip. She goes to jail for this. Let's take a look.
Look at me, everybody. Look at me. Star team, take a score, motherfucker. I know you need me. No limit, nigga, on limitless pills. I've been high for a minute. This shit getting critical. My video told me this shit. Kill for me, that turn me on, so I eat the pussy like cereal. I'm doing shit that I was. Fuck your homie, dead. The fuck? Yeah, look at me. Hey, look at me. Look at me, everybody. Look at me. Star team, take a score, motherfucker. I know you need me. No limit, nigga, on limitless pills. I've been high for a minute. This shit getting critical. My video told me this shit. Kill for me, that turn me on.
Did she put her hands on anybody?
I don't. Oh shit! I don't believe so.
Ashley Hopkins with the 5,000 stars.
I don't believe so. But thank you,
Shout out to you. Shout out to you. We owe you a dance the next time around. We're just getting back, and this is kind of deep. So we owe you one. But much love for the 5,000 stars for sure. But
she was one of the ones that tapped in, like, you guys don't podcast anymore?
Day one, and she come through every time. But
every time.
Do you think is justifiable that this young lady goes to jail?
Yeah, it's called exciting a riot. That's what you go to jail.
It was just her.
Because you're out there.
Where was gonna riot? It's just her.
Listen, she's trying to excite the people to jump on her ass. Because if that's what you do at a rally. That's what they call it, exciting the riot. You're out there doing the opposite of what's going on to get in a reaction. That's what you're doing.
But
you're going out. I'm not saying that.
I'm just saying. Was that her jail charges?
I don't know. I'm quite sure that's probably what it's from.
They're saying rest in peace, Charlie. She's saying fuck Charlie. Charlie wasn't shit. Da-da-da. It's like a like of mind. I think she overpowered their voices, and I don't think they like that. But you can never overpower a black woman in an argument.
Yeah, right. No, but see that
they lost the argument though.
Right. So here it is. When say you got a rally going on, right, and the rally is Black Lives Matter, whatever the rally may be. And you go out there in that rally and say, fuck Black Lives Matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Yeah.
Do those people go to jail? I think I've seen it.
Yes, that's called exciting a riot. That's what you're doing. You're trying to get something started from your antics. So that's what it's called.
You really think she wanted physical harm?
No, they don't never want physical harm. But because their antics can cause somebody to react to cause physical harm.
Anthony said
it
can't be a riot. Did y'all see the black guy who did the same thing and 9 white boys whooped his ass? That's not a riot. That's just the ass whooping. So she couldn't have created a riot because she was the only one in them. They would have just whooped her ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Anthony said if someone sniped her, they would have been wrong.
See, and this was my point.
Why do we gotta go to death? Just the old-fashioned ass whooping is okay sometimes. Why gotta be death?
This was my point right here. Is what are you doing there? What was your purpose? You had no purpose there. Even if you wanted to say
that could have been her route every day, though. We don't know why. That could have been her route every day. They could have been right outside of the door she gotta go in every day.
Let's say that. Let's do that. Let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Because I'm always for the benefit of the doubt. That's her route, right? Her route is to go to wherever she's going that way. So she's taking her route and going that way. Fuck Charlie Kirk. Keep going on about your business, right? You said what you had to say and kept going on about your business.
Right.
But you didn't do that. You came back. You stepped away to come back again. Fuck your homeboy dead, la, whatever the fuck it was, right? That's what I'm talking about. Why are you there? That's the point. Why are you there? Yeah, you can walk through. Yeah, you can walk by. But what
I thought we just agreed that if you over the age of 18, a motherfucker should be able to say whatever they want as long as they don't put their hands on.
I'm not saying, again, and I did stop her from saying it. Remember I said, you can walk on through that motherfucker, fuck Charlie Kirk, keep on going. But when you're trying to play in my face about what I got going on, and I take it there with you, then who's in the right or who's in the wrong? Because you can say what you got to say and keep moving. You can say all the shit you want. Who gives a fuck you saying what you saying? But when you come back and dancing in my face, now you're trying to get me to react. And now if I react, it's not based on your words.
I go to jail if I hit you.
Right. And then it's not based on your words anymore. Because I didn't give a fuck about your words when you walked by and said what you said. Now you're trying to now play in my face. You feel what I'm saying? And playing in my face can get you hurt. Go on about your business. You know what I'm saying? So that's just like somebody doing that, and it was Moon, right? That's why Moon did. All right, bye. I'm about to do. Yeah, okay. You bring your ass back and start dancing. That's when I start prancing.
You gonna get pissed
right
off
on your ass.
You gotta come back though, nigga. You on your screen.
You feel me? That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna allow that, and that's for anybody. I don't give a fuck, black, white, orange, yellow, green, purple.
If that's the stance you take, you should be prepared for whatever.
For whatever it's going.
Whatever come with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just don't like the whole jail shit. Kind of threw me for a loop. Damn, I took her to jail for that. I don't really fuck with that.
We gotta find out what her jail. But that's what I'm saying. Black folks, stay out of white folks' business, man. We ain't gotta be over there. If you proud of that the man dead, be proud over there. Stop going in their motherfucking circle and dancing in their circle.
But like I said, we don't know where they was at. We don't know where they chose to do that shit that day. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
She was there.
I don't know.
I don't think she saw Charlie Kirk rally at 5 and then drove across town to that shit to do that. I think she was right where the fuck she was, and she heard what they was talking about and was like, what? Fuck, dude. You know what I'm saying? Which I feel like she should be entitled to say.
She's entitled to say what she wants. I'm not taking that from nobody. Mm-hmm. You're entitled to say what the hell you say and stand on what you say. That's why I don't give a fuck about all this. Oh, motherfucker said this, motherfucker. Motherfuckers say what the fuck they want. Then they live.
Well, okay.
Let them motherfuckers touch each other every time you say something.
Here's another angle. Office Depot employee was fired because she refused to print a Charlie Kirk poster. Let's take a look.
So, we came in for an order earlier to print a poster for a vigil tonight.
Yeah, so
for somebody that passed. It's not.
It's propaganda. I'm sorry, we don't put that here.
Alrighty. So, what's your name?
I'm Carol. I'm print supervisor.
I'm one of the managers.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So, unfortunately,
so if they say they don't print political propaganda. So this is somebody that passed away a couple years ago.
That's political propaganda, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
So this is for a prayer tonight, for a prayer vigil?
Mm-hmm. It's still propaganda, unfortunately.
What makes it propaganda?
Because he's a political figure, and I don't have to.
Our general manager is going to be in on Monday. If you
want
to speak further on the subject,
if you would like to.
What?
Motherfucker always trying to take their job farther than what it's supposed to be. Print the shit up and shut the fuck up.
Did you see her afro?
Shut up. Do your fucking job.
Her afro was crazy though. Her afro was crazy.
Do your job.
But no. But listen now. Listen now. Is the job worth her integrity though? If you believe in something, if you what's something you just despise?
I don't know. See, I don't really just despise nothing of that magnitude. Gotta give me some kind of example, because that's not it. That's not it.
If I was somewhere working and someone walked in with a thing of Farrakhan on a noose,
right,
I wouldn't print it. I'd lose my job that day. I mean, I'm sure everybody there's something that would be the thing,
right?
And then there's some motherfuckers who be like, it don't matter to me. It's a piece of paper. It's, you know what I'm saying? I would have lost my job that day too. She believes. I love motherfuckers who believe in what they believe in. She believes strongly enough into that, and I'm not printing that for you. Go find somewhere else to get it. They fired her ass though.
My bills ain't worth.
Keep losing.
My bills ain't worth me.
Ain't the last job. Office Depot. There's another one of them motherfuckers for her. There's another job.
I'm not saying
there's another
job
not saying it's
in that
realm, in that realm of jobs. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying that. What if it's going to take you 30 days to get that job again, or 35 days, or 40 jobs? Well, what we don't know that. The way the shit working now, we don't know. It could be 2 months. Now you shit out of luck. Now you ain't got no money to pay the bill.
But you stood on what you believed in. You know what I'm saying? That means more than me. You know what I'm saying? Well,
propaganda.
I highly doubt I'll die between that job and the next job. But I can sleep at night knowing I didn't compromise my integrity.
Right, but you don't own. Listen, I'm not gonna print it. You can have another motherfucker in here print it, but I ain't printing that shit.
Yeah,
that's simple.
I mean, I don't think it was. What she said? Nobody would print it. I can't hear.
Yes. Yeah, nobody's printing. Who the fuck is you? You're not the owner of. Fucking
Office Depot said to our customers, "We're deeply concerned by the incident that occurred at our store in Michigan. Behavior displayed by our associate, is unacceptable and insensitive, violates our company policies, does not reflect the values we uphold at Office Depot. We sincerely apologize to the customer affected, etc., etc., etc. Upon learning of this incident, we immediately reached out to the customer and addressed concerns. We committed to reinforce." They fired the bitch.
Come on, man.
Look at this afro though.
So, unfortunately,
so if they say they don't print,
that's a sheet, man.
That passed away a couple years ago.
Is it a white guy with an afro or a white lady with an afro?
No, that's a girl. That's a lady.
But is they white with an afro?
She just likes me. She likes you.
All right, well, stand for what you believe in, sister. I thought she was white.
But listen, I was thinking about this, right? For the freedom of speech type of thing, right? I'll be on here and I say some shit that motherfuckers be like, "Did you just say that?"
Yeah, you're the prime candidate, motherfucker. That's why I'm saying. That's why I asked you how you feel. You say a lot of shit. And that's why when I saw that post the other day, I'm like, what the fuck they go dig up? Because you have said some shit. I've said some shit, but you've said some shit. And I
still stand on what I stand on. Period. I tell people. So, does that make me racist? Because I say that? Does it make me racist? Because I say white women are the most dangerous motherfuckers on the face of the earth?
So, if you're in the Kinko's and somebody walks in the Kinko's and they got a t-shirt, they got a print that says, "Balls is better than all."
I'm printing it.
Some mega gay shit. Some mega super gay shit. You're going to print it for him?
I'm printing it because I'll probably find that amusing. I find that shit amusing because with my dumb ass, that's what you're going to wear? You're wearing that today? All right, goddamn.
You're going to print it. Okay, you're going to print it. Fuck it. I was trying to find one. I was trying to find one that you wouldn't print. You print it for him. Fuck it. You print it for him. Goddamn. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I'm sure it's a lot of shit that I laugh at and print too. It's some shit that I
yeah, but it's probably some shit that motherfucker come in there and said some crazy shit like so and so black men only take it up the ass and stuff like that. I'm not printing that on me. You can go on down the street and have somebody else print it, but I ain't printing that.
I got one more, then we'll get off of Charlie. This guy, do I have his name? This guy, Matthew Dowd. I don't know who the fuck he is either. I've seen his face.
A reporter.
Matthew Dowd was fired too.
Yeah, he's a reporter
for his comments. So let's take a look at his comments and see where you guys stand on that.
Following up what was just said, he's been one of the most divisive, especially divisive younger figures in this, who is constantly sort of pushing this sort of hate speech or sort of aimed at certain groups. And I always go back to hateful thoughts lead to hateful words, which then lead to hateful actions. But following up what was just said, he's been one of the most divisive, especially divisive younger figures in this, who is constantly sort of pushing this sort of hate speech.
Should have kept his motherfucking mouth closed.
That was worthy of being fired too. That's what I'm saying. So where's the line of freedom of speech?
Because not only did you say...
you said it about a motherfucker who...
hateful words can lead to hateful things happening to you. You could have let
Which
that
is true.
out.
Where was the lie, though?
But listen, you're on national TV telling people because
the truth. You tell
motherfuckers
the truth.
You are, and I'm not against
because
that.
If I go say some shit about the Klan, they kids, hope all they babies, whatever I say, you gotta understand that hateful shit I just said might cause them to put a target on my back and come look for me. He just said the truth.
He did. I'm not. Listen, you know me. I'm a prime believer of the power of the tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas, watch what you say. Watch what you motherfucking say out of your lips.
I'm glad they got him. He said, hey, certain shit gonna get you certain shit, you know?
Right. But see, you're on national TV saying that. So guess what?
It's the world.
Listen, I understand that. But what you're doing is you're feeding that, and people will take that as you're feeding people to do something to somebody because of the words they're speaking out of their mouth. That's why they fired him. Because of that reason. I think it's wrong that they fired him because he said the truth. I'm for truth. I'm not for nothing but truth. Nigga, what you say out your mouth, there's a consequence. And what you put in the atmosphere, motherfucker will come around and bite you in your ass.
Anthony Anderson asked, what was he saying that was hate speech? If you're asking me about Charlie Kirk, I have no clue. Because like I said, I don't know who the fuck he is or what he did and didn't give a fuck about. And he hangs out with Candace Owens, so I'm really not watching. I don't watch shit she does. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't watch none of that. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't even a thing for me. My position is like, damn, y'all cool with saying, yeah, a motherfucker got shot in the neck. That's like over something they said, not over something they did. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. Oh, he slapped a lady or a black, you know what I'm saying? Like his opinion, if your opinions don't align. So if my opinions don't align with y'all cool if a motherfucker shoot me because I tell people all the time, get a paternity test. I say the percentage of people who have babies and don't realize that they're either a father or not a father is way higher than even the statistics say. So what if some guy says, you know what, Diego, right? And he go get a paternity test and realizes that his child is not his child, and the baby mama feel like, Diego ruined my life because he said this. Like, y'all cool? Like, damn, Diego shouldn't have told motherfuckers to get a paternity test. Y'all would be cool with a motherfucker like shooting me over that? Over my advice to a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I got Anthony, you familiar with dude? I'm not familiar with him. So you would have to tell me he absolutely has no hate speech. And then the people in here who are familiar with him would have to say, here are the hate speech examples. So that's for y'all in the comments to do, because I don't know. Boss is familiar with him some. I'm not familiar with his hate speech or his non-hate. I'm not familiar with none of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it really, if you go look, 90% of those that don't, in our community, don't like the black woman. So a lot of black men speaking out on it is because of what he said towards black women. They're not that incompetent to hold.
Because that's what I'm saying. What is he saying?
He said that black women wasn't.
You divorced. Like they say it every day.
No.
Y'all get money. Y'all divorce the black men, or you put the government in your business and you put niggas on child support or public assistance, and it's the truth.
Right.
Like, is that statement? That was the whole thing? Or is it
the extreme was the other ones where he said that black women were incompetent. They were incompetent to hold spots in the government. And if it wasn't for DEI, they wouldn't have.
Okay, see, that's some different shit. So that kind of
that's
kind of a fuck you.
That was.
I'm just saying.
But you got it.
If I'm a black man and he said black men were like that's a fuck you. So I can understand they fuck you if that's what he said.
Yeah, he said that. No, he definitely said it. But he went into what they were saying about DEI, and he named 3 people, and it was like Kamala, a judge, and somebody else he named. You know, and I feel like when he said it, I said, damn, that's crazy. But that's your opinion. You feel that way. That's your opinion. To say black women is incompetent. I say white women are dangerous.
You do.
I mean,
you do. So imagine if we somewhere just chilling and out of nowhere this blonde haired, blue eyed lady just pushes through the crowd, die, and just shot you. Not right. Because she saw your opinion. You say the most dangerous. What's you saying? The most dangerous
motherfuckers on the face of the planet
is who?
White women.
So I'm just saying, do you agree white women have every reason to dislike you the way black women have every right to dislike him?
Sure, if they want to.
Okay. I'm just saying, I don't think anybody should want to harm you over that. It's your opinion.
Right. But my statistics can show and prove that's a fact.
That's cool.
Who makes the white man jump?
Most of the people who find this pleasure in shit that you say never look at the facts. The shit I said about paternity tests is a proven fact.
Right.
It's proven fact. But that don't mean a motherfucker. Those be my emptiest posts. My shit go up and then I post that shit every few months. That motherfucker be a ghost town because motherfuckers hiding the identities of your real baby. But enough about that. Rest in peace, Charlie. Stop wishing death on motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. If you don't like a person and you don't care for them, just don't care for them. Leave that. Don't put that energy into making a post or making your time about that person that you don't know nothing about, that you never spent no time to find out what he was saying. You only heard 15-second clips. When you invite that shit into your world,
negative ass energy on you. It'll come and it'll sit on you. And it'll sit on everything you got going on. You don't want that. You ain't wishing that on nobody. You know what I'm saying? The ghost of Charlie gonna hunt the fuck out of y'all. You know what I mean? In other news, let's keep it moving, man. Bud Crawford did what the fuck I said he was gonna do, boss.
He did.
He did what I said he was gonna do. You kind of didn't believe it, boss.
I'm going to tell everybody.
You told me the boy was too small for that. I told you Bud was going to do it, boss.
I said Bud was too small. Bud got bigger. But it wasn't about him being small or not. Canelo's feet was just too slow.
Yo.
Canelo had no feet for Bud.
And I like the win. Period. Congratulations, Bud. I like the win. But it's a little different. It's the same. It's the thing I put with I would have liked to see them fight longer ago. Way before some years. I would have same shit I said about Floyd and Pacquiao. I would have liked to see them fight 5 years prior. You know what I'm saying? I can't always get my wish, you know what I'm saying? But he did his shit. He is one of my favorite. I only like 2 niggas, him and Tank. I don't care about anybody else who boxes. I don't care about anybody. That's all I like is Bud and Tank let me down. Tank let me down and took the Netflix bag against the Netflix king, Jake Paul.
Who else was you supposed to fight?
I mean, there's nobody there for. I mean, my argument with Saint, like I'm like, this nigga he's going to be the biggest shit in boxing, or it's an entertainment thing for him. His thing is I can make these motherfuckers leave their respective culture of everything everybody loves and come fight me for money, the biggest bags they've ever gotten. So I respect the business part of it. But my boxing thing and my integrity thing says this. You fought a nigga who low-key beat you. And Tank is my favorite nigga out of all the boxers. Tank is my favorite nigga. But watching that fight, Tank, you low-key lost that fight. Do you feel? I feel like he kind of ducked that rematch. You don't feel like he ducked that?
No, because it ain't worth no money. See, they not boxing no more to be saying.
We know that. We know that for sure. But you took it the first time. It's worth more money this time than it was the last time. You took it the first.
Don't nobody want to.
Whatever they got paid for that first one, he was gonna get more for this one.
No,
you don't believe it? Shit.
No, he's not.
Shit, I ain't buying that.
Okay.
He was gonna make.
You asked me, and I'm telling you. No.
I'm just saying he was gonna make more money off. Tank was gonna make more money on this fight. It's not more than the Jake Paul fight, but he was making more money on the rematch than he would on that first one, for sure.
No.
He was gonna make less money?
Yeah. Definitely.
Absolutely.
Because nobody wants to see that fight.
What part 2 ever paid less?
A lot of them.
That you gotta show me.
Okay, I'll pull them up and show you. A lot of them though, D. Because people don't want to see them fights. After the first fight,
nobody wanted to see it the first time. It became interesting when we felt like you almost lost. Now everybody wants to see it because we don't believe you can beat dude. This is when it became interesting. Nobody gave a fuck the first time.
Not in the boxing world, bro.
In the world that pays the tickets and pays the views. The opinions of niggas who box don't matter. You a motherfucking lie. Niggas wanted to see that.
Okay.
All you gotta do is go when he made that announcement, just go look at what the people is right there. Just go look at Jake Paul's announcement.
No, you're looking at people that's watching.
That's where the money comes from.
Listen, you're looking at the people that's watching Jake Paul. The people that watch boxing.
No, you're looking at the people that watch Tank. Go look at what the people who watch Tank said. Fuck the people who watch Jake Paul.
Okay.
It's the people who like, what? Go to Tank's page and just look at his people. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. He's going to get his bag. I can't knock a nigga. Get your money. Get your money. Get your money. Who does Bud fight next if he doesn't retire?
There's nobody to fight.
Jake Paul, Tank. That's Charlo. The Hispanic and the other guy I don't know. You know them? You're more familiar with the boxing than me.
Benavidez is at the top. He won't fight. He just talked about that's Benavidez.
Who's the guy at the bottom?
That is
me and Saint couldn't figure that shit out. Benavidez we did get, but I don't know who the fuck this nigga is at the bottom.
What is that guy? That beat Canelo. The guy that beat Canelo.
Oh yeah, he did. He beat Canelo too. Yep, you're right. Yeah. I'm just saying, if he has to take a fight and doesn't retire, who does he fight? If not one of these, give me the one. They keep trying to say he should fight some UFC motherfucker, but I'm not even familiar with the UFC dude.
It makes again, boxing is no longer boxing.
I said, y'all niggas argued me down when I said that. Y'all argue me down. I'll never forget.
I'm not saying, but what I'm saying is what I'm trying to get you to understand is they're not boxing each other to say who's the better boxer.
I've already said that.
Boxing is already.
That's understood.
Boxing is still boxing. These niggas now is watching what them old niggas did and said, hey, some of them old niggas has got Parkinson. They ain't making it out.
I'm fighting my bad.
They fucked up. I'm fighting for the money.
So what do you think? I'm saying, where does he go from there? He just climbed the ladder and fought the biggest fight that was left for him to take.
That's it.
The only thing that you could do is take a fight from a motherfucker who's trying to do that to you. Somebody that everybody's looking at like, oh, he's hungry.
Nobody.
He has it. Nobody. Not Tank.
Nobody. No. He's too small. Tank is entirely too small. Where they gonna fight at?
What does Tank weigh?
Tank's in a 140, 147 round.
He just went. Where was Bud just at?
154. He went all the way up to 168.
No, 167.5. Yeah.
168 class.
So 150. If he was at 154, if he can get back down to 154, I'm just saying, if he goes back down to his 154, what does that mean? What does that leave Tank to get? What did you say Tank was?
140, 147. That's the biggest Tank going. He ain't going to 154. He's too small.
If he's at 147, nigga, that's only 6 pounds.
See, that's what you're saying. That's only 6 pounds. In the boxing world, that 6 pounds.
Bro,
is,
you just said that about Bud, nigga, and look what happened. You just said it about Bud. You just said it about Bud, and it just happened. Same thing you just told me about Bud. He's too small. He went right up there and whooped Canelo ass. Why can't it be done again?
Tank as a structured body is too small. Period. He's too small to go up to go fight Bud. He's too small. Bud walks around Bud can walk around 160, 175 all day long, 180.
Bud just went up to 167, bro. Bud ain't been that.
Listen.
He ain't been no one. He
what I'm
walk
saying.
around in no 170.
He can walk around that way.
Okay, but I'm saying he
hasn't. He hasn't, but because he trained to fight at 154, so he can't walk around it that way. Right now, I guarantee Bud's over 180 right now today. I can bet my dollars on it.
But why would he?
And he just fought at 167.
He ain't never been 167. Why the fuck would he go to 180?
Listen, bro, because they stay in shape to fight at a weight class.
But I'm saying, but what I'm saying to you,
if I'm not fighting, I'm walking around.
Listen to my question though. You're saying Bud went from 154 and can go to 180. Is he the only human on earth that can do that?
No, they all do it.
That's 30 pounds. So why can't Tank go?
They all do it.
Why Tank can't go 5 pounds or 4 pounds?
Listen, you're not hearing me. Tank can go to 154 if he like it. But he's too small to go to 154. Tank is 5'3". He's 5'3". He's just to go. So that pays a lot in that whole round.
Regina House. Who does Bud fight if he does not retire? That's the question.
There's nobody to fight. That's what I'm trying to say.
So you're saying he retired?
He's going to retire.
Okay.
Because he just said Benavidez probably would have been the fight, but just like he said, Benavidez is too goddamn big for me. He said it out of his mouth. We come down and fight at 168. Then he'll rehydrate and get up back to 190, 195.
Benavidez,
he's too big. Benavidez is 6'3",
but I'm saying
6'3" and younger.
He's better than Canelo and the guy who beat Canelo.
Yes, right, and he's younger. A lot younger.
All right, one of the things that led up to this fight, before we get out of our sports category, was there was an interview, man, with Bud's mom, and this is some crazy shit. She pretty much told him he wasn't gonna be shit, ain't shit, and paid niggas to try to whoop his ass all the time. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look.
Are you never gonna amount to anything? Did you really believe it?
Some things that I said to him, I wanted him to be a man. And don't be afraid of nobody.
That's a hard lesson to learn. You're 12, 13.
Yeah, but he had to learn it.
It filled me with rage. And every time I stepped foot in the ring or anything that I ever did, I just wanted to win so bad so I can prove a point to her.
How'd you think he'd do?
He did good because he was around here beating up everybody in the neighborhood. I paid the kids, I said, if y'all can whoop Bud, I give y'all $10 a piece. Could none whoop him.
You went out on the street.
Yeah.
What's now Bud Crawford Street.
Yeah.
And offered $10 to anyone who can kick my son's butt.
Yep.
And a lot of takers.
Yeah,
no
kids in the neighborhood. Couldn't nobody whoop him.
What did he tell you then?
He told you, Mom, I told you I'm the best.
He once told me I was fighting for her approval, for her to tell me she was proud or happy, but she never would, so I stayed angry. Explain that to me.
When she always telling you you're gonna lose or you're not good enough or you're gonna get your ass kicked or things like that, it's like, okay. When I win this tournament, she gonna say congratulations or good job or I'm proud of you. But it never happened.
What he remembers is all those years wanting for you to say,
I love you.
Yes.
Yep. Yes.
And you didn't do it.
Nope. I grew up not liking the word. Why? I don't know. Never liked the hugs growing up as a kid. I never liked nobody to kiss me growing up as a kid, and it just grew with me as I got older.
Trying to prove something to your mom?
No, I think I already did all that. I proved stuff to myself now.
You'd be Terrence Crawford, the champion we know, if it weren't for that dynamic with you and your mom.
I think she just put the little extra fire, you know, on top of the fire that I already had.
You made him champion.
He made himself champion.
Tell me I ain't shit then at my goddamn fight. Cheering in the audience and shit.
Sometimes that keeps the drive and motivation.
Yeah, I get it, but that was crazy. That was different. You know what I'm saying? You ain't shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. You ain't shit. Remember 5 Heartbeats? You ain't shit cause I ain't shit. And you ain't gonna be shit cause I wasn't shit. God
right.
Damn. God damn.
And so now that drive, that's the motivation that drives some of the kids. That's why I tell you, I don't tell my nephews.
Don't motivate y'all kids that way. Y'all please don't motivate your children the bad way. Because what if he's fucking champion? Yeah, only him though. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's a lot of kids that go through that. That's in the pros and shit like that. It is.
No. It's tough. Bro, it's tough love, and then it's you piece of shit. You ain't shit. It's different. That ain't tough love. That's crazy right there. You ain't gonna be shit. You ain't gonna never be shit. Cause then, like I said, look, Eddie Kane, right? But Eddie Kane, what Eddie Kane did? Got smoked out.
But that didn't have nothing to do. He was something though.
For a second, but then he got smoked out. You know why?
Listen.
Because your daddy told you wasn't gonna be shit.
Nah, you were something. You decided to let that fall back. Because both of them did the same thing.
You don't remember. He was something when his daddy told him that. He came home from a show. Yeah, whatever, but he had it already. He came home and his daddy told him, fuck your show, nigga. You ain't finna. You think you finna blow up, nigga?
And he did.
And then he started smoking. Then he started smoking. Had his daddy said, you know what, son, I'm proud of you. You got it, man. You got it. You know what? And he came and he encouraged him. He would have went, but no, nigga.
He gonna still go smoking because he wanted to know what the drugs do. Because your daddy would have been
there and watched you, you know what I'm saying, and groomed you to not be that nigga, man. That's crazy.
Man, he was gonna be that. That was in smoking. That was in his call. He was gonna be a smoker anyway.
That's some strange tough love. That wasn't no motherfucking tough love, man. That was crazy. That was tough love. All right. Because she believed it. You heard what she said though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that ain't tough love. She really believed he wasn't gonna be shit. That wasn't tough. That wasn't a mind fuck. Y'all think y'all trying to convince me? Oh, that was part of the strategy to make him. No, nigga.
No, we don't know
what was going on with her because I assure you there's underlying trauma and shit with her because you hear her say, I didn't like hugs, I didn't like touch. She had some shit that happened to her. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't no master plan for her, nigga. That's how she really felt. Like, nigga, you ain't gonna be shit.
Not saying it was a master plan. Remember when I told you this? I told you this before. Some people can take words and it fuels them. Other people take words and they'll go kill themselves.
No, got it. Cool. That's all I'm saying is I don't want nobody to see her shit. Like, oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do to my kid because you're gonna drive your kid to suicide. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
like that plan might not work for all kids, especially in this era. These kids is soft as fuck. In this era, these kids is crazy. They super soft, or they turn into. You know what I'm saying?
That might be in his calling. He needed that.
He might
get over that hill.
He might have did. He might have
get over that hill. I want him to get over the hill.
Y'all don't give nobody else kids that shit. And look, while we on the topic of motherfucking kids and parents, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker right here, y'all might have seen his video. It went viral. This young lady and her mom, they made a TikTok, and then she killed her. A few years later, let's take a look.
Come through, I let that chop off. Pow, pow. That's not a chopper sound. As soon as I come through, I kill everybody. We killing one person. No, we kill everybody. When I'm in the club, I make it rain. I'm gonna pick that up. No, we not.
Mother of the woman who died told me over the phone that she heard the gunshots last night and said it was a complete surprise. She's wondering why her granddaughter could have done something like this, and that's the question police and neighbors want answered to. Galveston police descending on Avenue Q near 52nd Street last night after neighbors heard multiple gunshots. Investigators say a 34-year-old woman identified as Tia Moya Moore was found shot at a home. She was taken to the hospital where she died. According to police, witnesses told them the suspect was Moore's 16-year-old daughter. Have you noticed any previous issues at the home?
No.
That's what makes the shooting all the more surprising for neighbor Graciela Molina, who lives across the street.
That's crazy. They was making a TikTok about some gun shit, and then she ends up killing her mama like 3 years later.
That's dope. She was on fentanyl.
Who, the little girl?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they said? No, you just assuming. It might have been. That's that being your kid's friend and shit. You doing TikToks about guns and shit. This little motherfucker went and got one. That's what that was. Rest in peace, though. But you know what I'm saying? That ain't the way to play.
I tell y'all, stop being friends with your kids.
That wasn't cool at all.
It's all right to be the parent.
That wasn't cool at all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out all my fellas in here. It's our season. If you don't got your Apple iPhone, go get one. Now is the time. If you've never been convinced to get it, now's your time. The new Apple earbuds have live translation. So you can go to the Mexican club every weekend and completely understand everything being said. You know what I'm saying? Asian club, Brazil, you can go any club. Let's take a look at the new live translation earbuds.
Will help you understand them in your preferred language. Using a new simple gesture, live translation begins. Translating Spanish, while ANC lowers the volume of the person speaking, so it's easier to focus on the translation. Hola, bienvenida. Hi. Hoy todos los claveles. Hello, welcome. Today, all the red carnations are 50% off. And it doesn't just translate individual words. The meaning of each phrase is translated for you. When you need to talk, just speak naturally.
I'd love to take some of these to my sister for her birthday. I'll buy 8, please.
Your iPhone displays your words in their language and can even read them out loud if needed.
Vale.
Live translation is even more useful when both people are wearing AirPods Pro.
I agree, yeah. Let's include the...
Eu concordo, sim. Vamos incluir as principais descobertas na apresentação de sexta-feira.
Com certeza. O cliente vai adorar ver isso.
Definitely. The client will love that. I'll let the strategy team know to prepare that immediately. This incredible capability is enabled by advanced computational audio on AirPods, combined with Apple Intelligence models.
Frank Lucas, boss. We can go right to China now. No middleman. We go right to that motherfucker, buy all the fabric, denim. We can go get all the shit now. We own.
Yeah.
We can go get all the shit. Anthony talking about Apple 8. Nigga, you don't got no Android headphones that do that shit. You don't got no Android headphones that do that. You ain't got that shit. You ain't got those. You got to come back, boss. No, but that's fire, though. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot of bitches beating up nail shop ladies, though.
It's just something that Samsung had. Y'all just put it in the earbud. That's all.
Okay, it's an earbud though.
That's it. We been had translation on the phone.
Okay, but this nigga talking about we late. Nigga, you got him in China. If you got him in China. Nigga, how we late because you went to China? You did your Frank Lucas. You went to China, nigga. I'm going to China. Okay, I see. Okay, excellent.
Yeah, because they been had them earbuds out forever that you can translate.
I ain't never seen that, bro.
Bro, you ain't seen the translated earbud?
Pull them up now on the thing. Where they
Bro,
at? Where can you buy those right now with live translation? Where?
Everywhere, bro. You ain't
pull it up. Tell me where they at.
I've been through.
Tell me where them motherfuckers at. I ain't seen not one nigga with them.
What? Yeah, they've been at
Nobody got them. Ain't no YouTubers making videos with that. None of that. I just figured out how a lot of the YouTubers is doing the videos with the glasses now.
They on Amazon. They on Amazon. They on
Amazon. What? Here. Who make them though?
The Best Buy translation earbuds.
They're called the Best Buy.
They're called translation earbuds.
Made by who though?
Somebody made Time Kettle, M3, Adrian Fly,
I paired them up.
Adrian,
that shit don't work.
AI. There's a bunch of them. I'm just saying that's what it's a bunch of them, bro.
Cap.
They've been out.
Cap.
Bro, they've been out, bro. You ain't been seeing that on your little reels on
Cap.
Bro, you crazy.
Ain't nobody. Damn, we froze.
No. M3 translator.
I ain't seen that.
What?
And
get out.
And Anthony, I'm pulling up on you. I want to see yours in live action. Fuck that. I don't even buy. He got his out of China. Yeah, I think we froze. It's froze on my Facebook. We live right here.
I don't mind.
You on Facebook or you on
I'm on Facebook YouTube? And I'm on YouTube.
Okay, shit, we rolling. AI Cool is the company. Nigga, you had to go to China to get them motherfuckers though, man.
Where your iPhone come from? China, nigga.
I ain't gotta go to China to get it. I went right to Verizon around the corner.
He just ordered them. He didn't have to go to China.
No, he said he went to China. He did to Frank. He said he did to Frank Lucas. You know what I'm saying?
Tripping.
I'm finna go buy wholesale hair, denim, everything.
Yeah, they dope though. They dope.
No, that's fine.
They dope.
Finally, boss like something the motherfuckers came with. Finally.
But I'm saying they been had them out. So, but it's dope for the Apple people because it's an Apple product.
But what Android nigga do you know that you seen walking around with that shit? I've seen no niggas.
I don't know no niggas with them. I'm just saying they been out. Our phone's been doing that. This phone,
fuck the phone.
That's how I talk.
Ear things live. Yeah. Ain't no live translation. Live translation is different, bro. Now, I already had something on my phone where you can speak. I can take my phone and you can speak a Spanish sentence to it, and it'll translate it for me. iPhone already do that. It do that. Just you talk, and then it takes a second and live translation, meaning I walk in there and everything you're saying is live coming through my ears in real time.
They got earbuds been out.
Show me.
I'm trying to tell you, they been out.
Show me my nigga. Show me my nigga who got the motherfucker. I ain't seen.
I'm gonna order a pair before they even hit the market. So you'll
order them motherfuckers today.
I am.
Order them motherfuckers today.
I am. That's what I'm gonna do.
Now he's saying no, he got it from China.
That's what I said. Didn't he say he got it from China?
That nigga said he went to China first.
Yeah, but they had them out. They've been had them out for a while.
You got live translation, Anthony. You can walk in the nail salon and hold real time conversation with the lady.
you're gonna have to change it to the. I guarantee you're gonna have to change it to the whatchamacallit, that language. That's why you're gonna have to
set your language. You're gonna have to set your language on the iPhone. You're gonna have to set your language for sure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You have to set your language.
Yeah.
I know how that does because I have a pair of the 2s. So it what it does is it makes all noise around you drop low, and then you'll be able to hear. Like my music is dangerous riding my bike with my earbuds in because I can't hear a diesel. You know what I'm saying? Like it's called noise cancellation or whatever. So it cancels everything out. So I know that's what it's gonna do. It's gonna cancel everything out that's not right in your radius, and it's gonna translate. You know what I'm saying? But that shit is dangerous if you got the motherfuckers in your ear on a busy street. You will get your ass ramped the fuck over. This nigga Anthony, an Android nigga with boss. I did not know it. I did not know this nigga was an Android nigga. Friday night, y'all know we here. The Sneaky Link, we back. Friday night, man. Let me see what else we got. We don't got a Dr. Real today.
We powerful.
We gonna see what else we do have before we get out of here. Niggas is always doing some shit. New York Fashion Week. Somebody decided it was a good idea to bring out the kid who's on the famous poster for being the first black to ever drink out of a white-only water fountain. Let's take a look. I don't know. No positive speech. No, you can defy the odds. Nigga came out with a hoodie on. I don't know.
With his picture on. Was that him at the fountain?
Yeah, that was him as a young boy. He drunk. Yeah, that was him.
Man, he got light skin as he got older. He done drunk that water and turned white.
Who the fuck coordinated that? But shout out to him, man. But I don't get it. Like, you came through your hoodie on. Okay. OG gangster. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. Niggas always thinking of some crazy shit to do. You hear me?
I never did.
So I'm outside of the club and you think I'm a punk.
That is crazy.
I told it. I never scared. All right. These motherfuckers was never scared either, but then they are now. Because the feds raided their house. This looks like some shit out of the motherfucking, what's the mall in Atlanta? Not Old National. The gay mall.
The gay mall, yeah.
The mall with all the hot shit, but there's too many gay people for you to go. Lenox Square. This looks like some shit out of Lenox Square. In their house. Let's take a look.
Not what you think it is. It's not a luxury department store complete with expensive sneakers, hats, sunglasses, even designer handbags. Nope, this is someone's house. Everything you see is fake. Police say 33-year-old Yuri Velazquez Garcia and his wife Mayrelis Plans were running this store, which according to investigators, the couple called the Louis Vuitton of Hialeah. Also fake. Since the store, or house, is actually in Miami Gardens. Lying about where you live, not necessarily a crime. But when police accuse you of filling your home with counterfeit merchandise and then selling it, that is a crime.
You were arrested for counterfeiting goods or services. more than over $1,000.
Police say after the couple posted this video on social media back in July, they launched an investigation and in the following weeks conducted 2 controlled buys before arresting the husband and wife Tuesday. This is not what you think it is. It's not a luxury department.
I be telling you.
They was doing
Internet is a motherfucker.
They was doing that shit. Did you see the outside of the house?
You know what Miami Gardens is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe that they had that shit in that house.
They was probably somewhere in the motherfucker. In the what is it called?
What?
The
pork and beans.
The pork and beans. The pork and beans.
Nigga, they had that
right
motherfucker. They had that motherfucker laid, but that tell you though, niggas gonna hate. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna hate.
Niggas ain't hating. You put your business out there. You see what they said?
What'd he say?
They said they caught wind of it when they made a post on their motherfucking social media.
We trying to get it cracking. Shit. Somebody snitched. They lying. Somebody snitched on them.
They said they had 2 illegal illegal buys.
They sent
somebody came in there.
Somebody told them they sent the undos in there.
The undos went in there and bought.
All this knockoff shit. Remember we just said, fuck it, we going over there and getting it. Fuck it. I thought we all agreed that fuck it. We don't care no more. Fuck the real shit. I thought. We either wear our own shit or we buy it, whatever the fuck. I thought that's what we agreed on after the tariffs. Remember the tariffs came and it was like, fuck that. Quit spending that money on that shit. Buy that other shit. You know what I'm saying?
You can't sell it.
They took
you can go buy it, but you can't sell it.
You definitely can't sell it. Shit.
You can go buy all that shit. I would have just bought it at my house like that with the shit I'm wearing. That shit was dope as fuck. Matter of fact,
they killed the inside
I'm doing
of his
my
house.
room like that.
That was fire.
I'm doing my room like that. Yeah, that
the
was
room
dope.
you in?
Yeah, I'm gonna do my room like that.
Yeah, that was fire. No, that was fire. The floor and shit, that was fire.
The floor and shit, that was dope as fuck.
Lights, that shit was fire. I'm impressed.
I'm doing my room like that.
Yeah, do that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I was impressed. Yeah. I was impressed by that.
I was too. That was dope. Shouldn't have been telling that shit though.
They shouldn't have. They got a post to get the traffic. I guess they could have individually rounded up clients, but
right, motherfuckers, you know. You can't get anybody come walk in my house buying
they showing
shit.
The Louis and that's what got them, Louis logos and all that. They should have just had all the other gear. Like, we got gear. We got the shirt that said swag on it.
Shirt, yeah.
Trap Lord on the shirt or some shit. And then when you get there, like, oh, y'all got this? I got this. That's what they should have did. They blew it. House was fire, though. They did. I wonder how much jail time they'll get. How much jail time you think they give a motherfucker for that?
They're gonna get they're gonna get fined. They ain't gonna get a lot of jail time. They're gonna get big fines.
Because they really did that. If they put their mind to it, that showed that they could probably be successful with some other shit. Because they really did that right there. You know what I'm saying? Secret Menu Podcast on a Tuesday. We had a limited show. We back. I'm a little rusty, you know what I'm saying? Ain't have a chance to check the emails and none of that, but we appreciate that y'all pulled up to fuck with us, man. It feels good to be back. Friday night, we'll be back on a sneaky link, you know what I'm saying? Boss, it's Tuesday. But give us some game to get us through tomorrow, which is hump day, to get us through it and over the hump, man. Give us some game. It's been a while.
It has been, because I use all mine for my gym. So let me say, elevation is motivation. Don't be stagnant in the same place that you're comfortable in. Put yourself in some uncomfortable situations, in some uncomfortable spots to get you to a higher level of where you're trying to be. Everybody ain't meant to be in your circle when you're going either. So don't worry about what they got to say. Don't listen to them when they're saying it ain't going to happen. Because it's only meant for it to happen for you. You're going to hear the crowd And the boos are going to be louder than the cheers. Remember that. And the people that's applauding you are going to be people that you don't know. But they're watching as you grow. So keep growing. Keep moving. Keep motivating yourself to be the best you. And at the end of the day, remember, you are the star player on your team. Without you, ain't no team. Y'all have a nice motherfucking day.
Amazing, amazing. It's like you never went away, motherfucker. Unlimited wisdom. My nigga got the unlimited motherfucking wisdom. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all pulling up and fucking with us. I can't even find that. Oh, there we go, the outro. We appreciate y'all fucking with us, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. We bringing y'all something that I think is going to be amazing. Crown is coming soon. It's coming soon. I can't wait for you motherfuckers to see this shit. A little more work to do on it, but it's 90% done. 90% done. Yeah, it's 90% done. I don't have to. I don't have to get on screen again. You know what I'm saying? Although I think I am gonna do one more thing that I kind of missed, but other than that, I think I got 6 scenes of some other people to do, and then that motherfucker's coming. It's coming, goddammit! Drama, romance.
I was going to ask you about this. I was going to ask you about a scene that I thought, like, what happened to that scene? But like you said, you got to come back anyway.
We'll talk about it right now when I get out.
Right.
Okay. Appreciate y'all fucking with us. Friday night, y'all be here. We back. You know what I'm saying? Get used to it. We back. A few more great things coming from Rebel TV. With that being said, Diego Red is saying peace.
Money Boss is saying peace.
And we out.